Okay, today is Friday and it's the first time I'm able to walk outside as the temperature is about 37 degrees outside and the ice are melting and the snows are melting and checking out my greenhouse. Woohoo! So we did lose power for 3 nights. The 2 nights that the temperature dipped below 10 degrees. I only put in this greenhouse 3 heat lamps. Apparently which wasn't working on those 3 nights. But here are the trees and here's the walk inside a dead house. This is a lychee, Mauritius lychee tree. So everything out here is citrus. This is supposed to be the citrus row, and this is the coldest side. So I planted citrus low and bushy so that would take the cold, but apparently it's the one that takes the hardest hit. I think these citrus can stand cold temperature. It's still green on the trunk, so I think they're good defender. They might look like that, but probably still alive somehow. So I have citrus and guava on this row, which is on the coldest side. And in here's some lychee tree. Here's a sugar apple. No, not sugar apple, I'm sorry. Kaimito. And this tree look dead, but I feel like it's still alive on the bottom, so no biggie. Here's my gigantic papaya that we cut down, but I had a feeling that it's still alive, so no biggie. This is my huge Mahashinuk Mango, and I think that it's doing really good. I think it's still alive. Probably got shot on the top, but it's because it's right in the middle of the greenhouse and being pushed back so bushy that it's able to hold up in the cold. Again, anything that looks bad are pretty much the citrus and the defender, the row. I have a Cahola Longan, I believe. So Longan, again, everything on this side are defender row. Citrus and citrus are still alive, no doubt about that. Yeah. Okay, so here's on the other side of the greenhouse. Pretty much this is a seedling papaya, and because this layer I wasn't able to double it up, being it's the door, it's the coldest side. So citrus and starfruit, and starfruit looks dead, but I'm very sure that it will come back, because that tree came back a couple of times being outside. Probably come back from the ground, or maybe a foot above the ground. This is my Sappadilla Patch, and Sappadilla being grouped together, 5 trees right in the middle, I think might make it. But Sappadilla does not show freeze damage until a week or 2 weeks later. Right now it's probably just looking like that. Usually the trees that are still alive are the trees that shows the most damage. Like these citrus right here. But again, it's because it's in the front row. It's the coldest side. So right now you can't really tell much, but that's the greenhouse. This is a Thai jujube. It's a grafted tree, and here, being right close to the wall, without any protection. So any of these don't look like they're doing good. These are grafted Atamoya trees. This is a Gefner, I believe, and I think I might have lost them all, but it's okay. If I have rootstock, I'll start growing rootstock and regraft sometimes. Okay, this is a sugar apple, and of course, sugar apple being very, 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 very sensitive. Probably died to the trunk. Yep, probably. So we'll see. This is my Florida PPC for like 3 years. It never grow, and of course, it's probably didn't make it. But here are some mango, coconut mango, still looking green, being so low to the ground. This is my macaque sappadilla. I was going to dig this guy up and bring it inside the house because I love this tree so much, but as you can see, it was so big. I risked it and left out here. And if anything, if I lose anything, I'll cry when I lose this baby, because it's one of my prized tree. But overall, anything that is closer to the house, closer to the heat source, and closer to the middle of the greenhouse, looks like they will make it. They will survive. Okay. So here's a look again. I have 3 layers of roofing material over this greenhouse. The type of covering that it comes with the roof, and then I have a tarp and a 5mm tarp, and then on top of that is another roof that I purchased extra. So there's 3 roof over this greenhouse. But again, I knew that we were gonna lose power somehow, and that I didn't want to risk putting up heater. I wasn't able to source any propane heater for the greenhouse, so I put in those heat lamps. And in a normal winter, even when we get below 20, those 3 heat lamps would be okay to heat up this whole 200 square feet greenhouse in most of the winters. But again, I think that if we had heat, if we didn't lose power on those 2 nights, 2 nights that we went under 10 degree, we would have been okay here. But again, we have over 200 hours of below 32 degrees. Absolutely devastating. And we try our best, and this is what that looks like after all the effort, which in a lot of way isn't so bad. Again, oh, by the way, these smells, the smell in here is like phenomenal. It's a different kind of smell. It smells like maybe pine trees. It's green leaf. It's phenomenal. I mean, I would have said it's horrible, but it's the smell of frozen plants. By the way, this is a Kerry starfruit, which is one of the trees that I own for the longest. So I think it survived outside 9-degree, uncovered, which has been cut down to the very trunk and came back. So no doubt this guy will come back. Starfruit leaves are so thin that when it's getting any kind of cold shot, it will look like that, but it will live. Okay, so these are my Pomelo. This is a Chandler Pomelo. I actually air layered this guy 3-4 years ago, and it was doing so well. Again, it was blooming, it was fruiting, fruiting. But again, it's on the row. It's on the citrus row, so looks like that. But I think it'll be okay. It won't die.